In 2012, I became very ill. I was severely allergic to pretty much everything. The only thing I was not allergic to was a specific brand of purified water. And I dropped from a size 8 to a size 0. And I was extremely sick. At that time, I could not use deodorant or antiperspirant because I was also allergic, severely allergic to that, every one of them. So I turned to baking soda, the wonderful baking soda that is so good for so many things. And that's what I use to bathe, wash my hair, clean my teeth, and also as an antiperspirant. And it worked like a charm, and I have never returned to using deodorant or antiperspirant. Recently, I started using, somehow something told me to try coconut oil under my armpit. So I massage my skin and my neck, my body, my face, my hair with coconut oil twice a day. And it has really helped to keep my skin looking really youthful and young. So something told me, must have been God, to apply the coconut oil to my armpit while I'm massaging the rest of my body. So a month ago, I started doing that. I would rub the coconut oil under my armpit also when I'm massaging the rest of my body. And I use the raw, organic, virgin coconut oil. So it smells like coconut oil. And I have that's what I've been using. I have not used the baking soda in a month. I've been using the coconut oil, and I have absolutely no underarm smell, period. Okay. There are companies that are making perfumes and body spray with a coconut oil smell. And I assume this is how it would smell. Really, really nice. And my armpit has no odor, period. Even when I do not use it. Say, for example, if I should go to bed and not use it, I don't wake up with any underarm odor. My clothing do not smell like underarm odor. There's no sweating, period. I have no sweating and no underarm odor. Using coconut oil under my armpit has worked as an antiperspirant and as a deodorant. I remember growing up, and my parents and my grandparents never used deodorant or antiperspirant. And we never used it growing up, perhaps because we couldn't afford it, but it was definitely not the norm to use deodorant and antiperspirant. And everybody's body has a little bit of natural odor. But nowadays we want to eliminate all kind of odors. Women are using feminine deodorant spray, which is very bad for them. We are using body spray all over our body to smell sweet. We use all kinds of mouthwash, so our mouth smells sweet, nice. All these mint drops that people are using, they're even spraying things in their mouth. Hairspray to smell good, perfume to smell good, all kind of smell good things. Bubble bath to smell good. But all these things have chemicals in them. They're not natural, and they're not good for us. Our skin is the largest organ, so whatever we spray on or rub on enters our bloodstream directly through this large organ. And so anything that's manufactured in labs and places like that is not healthy for us. So I have not process my hair in years. I go natural, and I use coconut oil and olive oil and those oils, tea tree oil, and I did try the sesame oil. I like it, but my body didn't like it, so I broke out. I had rash. I guess I was allergic to it, so I stopped using it. But all those oils are natural and they're good for us. And so that's what I do. I put natural oils on my skin and my hair. All right, so I wanted to tell you about that. Coconut oil as an antiperspirant and deodorant works wonderful. It's natural and it has no additives, has no chemical in it. It's 100% organic virgin coconut oil. And I buy it at the local supermarket. All right, take care. I know that there have been studies in the past that have said antiperspirant and deodorant have been linked to breast cancer. Now, I haven't done any studies, so I don't know for sure. But I remember one of my cousin had breast cancer and subsequently died from breast cancer. And I remember one of the things she told me was that she asked her doctor what could have been the cause of this breast cancer, because she led a very healthy lifestyle, and at that time he told her that it could be the deodorant and antiperspirant that she uses. Needless to say, anything that's made in a lab and has all these chemicals cannot be good for us. And I know that in my parents' and grandparents' days, I never knew of anyone who died from cancer, let alone breast cancer, because they never used hair coloring. The women never dyed their hair. They never wore makeup. They never wore nail polish and lipstick. They never wore antiperspirant deodorant. They never wore, these body spray and perfumes. They were as natural as one could expect. And of course, there are other factors too. Eating healthy, homegrown foods, homegrown chickens and pigs and goats and homegrown vegetables and roots. They slept really good. My parents and grandparents used to go to bed as soon as it got dark, and they would wake up before it was dark, before it was light in the morning. So I believe they got at least 9 hours or more of sleep. They were not stressed out. They never owed mortgages and they never paid rent. They had a little house that they built and they didn't owe anybody for it. And they grew their own products, so they never had to work for anyone. So I'm sure those are some of the contributing factors why these folks lived so long and were so healthy. My grandfather died at the age of 101, and he didn't have any health condition. The only problem he had was enlarged prostate, and he was a little hard of hearing. He died from old age. So they lived a healthy lifestyle overall, and died of old age. And another thing too, with regards to toothpaste, I don't remember my grandparents using any toothpaste. I remember they used to use the ash. They would cook on wood fire, and they would use the ash from the wood fire to brush their teeth. And in those days also, they used to have the chew stick. There was a tree that had that they would chew on the branches, and it would foam like soap, and that's what they would use to clean their mouth. I hear it is still commonly used in many parts of Africa, including Ghana. My friend's husband is from Ghana, and she tells me that they still use a chew stick to clean their mouth. They don't use toothpaste. And of course, toothpaste is made in a lab. That too is not healthy for us. That's why I make my own toothpaste with turmeric powder, coconut oil, clove oil, and sea salt. Coconut oil is a natural antibacterial and anti-infective, by the way. So it's wonderful for cleaning the mouth and also getting rid of the bacteria under the armpit. Okay, till we meet again, God bless you and take care.